Greetings, peoples. Neutral Friction here, and welcome back to Torna Golden Country. They repaired a bridge. Nice. So yeah, last off, we just finally made it to the Letta region. Just basically the other side of Torna, from Lasseria. And yeah, did some side stuffs. Got some food for Adam's resistance army. Oh yeah, and also discovered yet again why Mifra does not belong in the kitchen. That was hilarious. Anyway, so yeah, riches, and we also found out Mouse is going for the capital of Torna. So we're heading there now. Where is it? Oh yeah, we're heading this way.
Live Jackpot. What's an Ethereum monster doing here?
Worry about that later. Come on!
Oh, this is
It's
good.
us or them, friends.
We can do it if we work together.
Who do you?
Oh yeah. Probably
Don't
right.
you
I
know
just
who I
went off screen and did lots of leveling up. They're all in the 50 range now.
No more running amok.
Has run out.
Hey!
No more running amok.
Your luck has run out.
Now, die, you stupid feathered wolf thing. It is what I know it's called a jackal, but what the heck kind of animals inspired it?
Not prevail.
That's some of the questions I have about some of the different enemy types. Some things are obvious, like a crabble. That's obviously not just a crab. A wolf. Obviously wolf. But yeah. What's happening here?
Is it over? Milton! Minoth!
You were always slow to finish a job, my prince.
I thought I told you to stop calling me that.
A blade.
He's Minoth, Questor of Malthus's blade.
Malthus's.
He's one of the Questors at Indol. And Malos' driver.
Wait, okay, Minoth finally joined. Nice, but what's this about him being a Malthus's blade? Like, what? Anyway, let's try him out. Come on, hurry up. Oh, thank God. Blade switch. Minoth. Okay, he looks cool. Let's quickly sort out this stuff. Let's go! Try out
Lend me
Minoth.
your strength.
I shall wield my.
Oh, finally they're
in the
letting me
name
use
of
chain
the
attacks.
Emperor.
They're finally letting me use chain attacks. That's about time. Contributing to a blade combo will cause elemental orbs to start orbiting the enemy. You can then destroy them and inflict other special effects by using a chain attack. Yep, and chain attacks only happen when the party gauge is full. Once hit 3 times, it can be destroyed. A special of the opposite element to an orb on the enemy will count for 2 hits. This last part is key. Here you have a free... Okay, yeah.
Follow my chain attack. Stop.
Yeah.
I'll start us off then.
Alright. Mifra.
This'll
This'll do
Would
it.
you?
Excellent.
Oh, whoops.
Don't
Wrong one.
forget me.
Okay, Bridget.
Leave the rear guard to me,
There
Bridget.
is no escape.
Massive damage to the water. Thankfully Minoth took that one. Destroying an orb has a lot of nice effects. It sends a chain attack, giving you an extra round, raises damage, and fills up the full burst gauge, and recharges used characters. Normally in a chain attack, each team will act once, and that's it, but you manage to destroy an elemental orb, the attack will extend by an extra round. Yep. All that.
Plenty more where that came from.
Jin.
Jin, I need help.
There we go.
We're not done yet.
Use... Yep. Yep, overkill. I like that. Okay, let's use
Your turn,
Adam, because I don't want to destroy both orbs here.
This is the part I like most.
Me too.
I
Aegeon.
shall leave it in your capable hands, Aegeon.
Astounding.
Wash, rinse, repeat.
Okay, let's send... Laura.
Laura, I've left you some.
Punch it to death.
Elemental burst.
Hehe.
Any last words?
One more time. Minoth, your go.
Save the best for last. Elemental burst.
Yeah.
I am as relentless as the tides.
Magic.
You go. You
For the
go.
glory. Damn.
And stab.
Magnificent.
This is far from over.
Haze.
Me, Hayes. Right on target.
And Celadon Whirlwind.
Magnificent.
How about another round of carnage?
Magnificent.
And give Adam one
Take
more
it
go.
away, Prince.
Enough.
Ha.
Magnificent.
Yeah.
Don't forget me.
Bridget,
Leave
one
the
last
rear
go.
guard to me, Bridget.
Your luck has run out.
Oops.
Now.
Overkill starts.
I can follow that up.
Laura once again.
Go ahead.
And
Excellent.
bam.
Enemy down.
Chain attack finished. Nice.
You've got an interesting way of fighting. You are?
Laura, that's Jin. And she is Hayes.
Pleased to meet you.
Jin? You don't mean from Torna? But 17 years ago, wasn't he?
Enough. Not a word to anyone.
Sounds like a good story is all I'm saying.
You want to hear?
Another time.
That was close. Thanks, Minoth. You're very capable, even on your own.
Well, maybe I should thank him. Or not?
Your core looks kind of different.
Ah, well. I'm a flesh eater.
A flesh eater?
A being with human and blade cells. Made possible with Judician technology. That's how I can use my full strength anywhere, without my driver. But I'm pretty sure I'm a failed experiment, so to speak.
I never knew blades like that existed.
Flesh eaters.
What of Amalthus? Isn't he coming?
Nah. I just heard rumors that you guys had entered Torna. I used my own initiative.
Ah.
It's been 2 years since I saw him last.
Huh?
I arrived too late.
Is that right? Was that their child? That soldier? Wasn't that the one from...
Such a cruel world we live in.
Huh.
In Indal, there are a great many paintings depicting all manner of hells. But I think real hell might be closer to something like this.
Amalthus. You can't...
I had hoped once that the architect might save us all.
Since then, I haven't seen him. I heard he went climbing up the World Tree not long after. And brought divine revelations back with him.
You mean...
The Aegis. Malos.
But what kind of revelation is this? What kind of salvation? Could anyone call this salvation? His hope caused this, or his despair.
Despair?
How about you then? You're from the same stock?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just following this guy since he woke me up, and that's basically it. I have no particular interest in this world or its future.
And Malus himself?
His thoughts, I'm especially uninterested in. We've never even met.
Please, don't mistake her. Despite the attitude, she's a good kid.
The hell is with that tone? Where do you get off acting all parental?
Oh, come on! I woke you up. I make sure you get enough to eat.
What?
Cloud sea crab sticks are tasty, aren't they? You're very welcome. Although I don't think I'd have managed to eat 6 myself.
What? You counted?
I don't know where you put all that.
I'm the Aegis. I need all the fuel I can get. Hey!
You are too easy to sneak up on. Where are my extra rations?
You little...
The Aegis, bested by a little kid.
Milton! Get back here!
You know, if the architect really does exist, I'd quite like to meet him. Salvation, huh?
Well, okay. If Minoth, this guy, this blade person, he's joined the group. Hurrah! And he's got gun knives. Yeah. Ooh, camp.
Your sword-swapping fighting style. It's very interesting, you know.
It's still quite rough, though. I'm a bit lacking in oomph. It'll take me a while to get it down properly.
See, I wasn't actually talking about the power or technique.
Oh? What then?
That connection you have. Human and blade. It's like a bond of sorts. I just found it curious.
An actual bond?
It's like that's how it's supposed to be. I don't know.
It does make sense. Lady Laura is always with Jin. And you almost never find time to practice with me. It's like he's her favorite.
Come on, don't say that. I'm an equal opportunities driver.
Liar!
You're both my partners and very dear to me. There's no favoritism, swear.
Are you really sure about that?
I think Hayes is a bit jealous. I have been with you longer, after all.
You think? All right then. Starting tomorrow, Hayes gets to take the lead. Good?
Wonderful!
You don't mind?
It's all right by me.
Do you remember? The last time we paid a visit to Indol?
What did you think?
You mean about him? Let's see. In a word, he seemed very human, protecting his heart with a mask of lies.
Are you curious what's behind it?
Not really. Most humans are like that, aren't they?
Cutting to the chase, I see. But I hear his achievements in Indol have been quite grand. The refugee protection policies from last year are his work as well.
So a hypocrite, then. Isn't that what you call the type?
Quite. I hope that's all he is.
He smiled. Did you notice?
No?
I think he might actually be enjoying this.
What?
The world in this state.
That's interesting.
You felt something was wrong, didn't you? That's why you brought me.
Don't you think they're worth saving?
If you think they are, you know you'll have my aid.
Even if you disagree?
That's not for the likes of me to decide. It's up to you humans.
Oh, you mean that time? I remember. What about it?
What Minoth said bothered me. I think he was talking about Malos, but his words could just as easily have applied to a Malthus.
I suppose.
What if all of this is what a Malthus... No. What all of humanity really wants?
You don't mean it.
Hey. What are we going to do if we defeat Malice anyway?
You know. Like I told Hugo. Go home and work the land. I didn't get to harvest the Grom rice this year.
Well, that might be good enough for you. Some others might not be too pleased with that.
Who is this?
Picked him up during a routine core collection. He was one of yours, right?
As we discussed, I engaged him as a broker of cores, but no more. What a waste of a human being.
That much is hard to deny.
What are you driving at?
Waste and refuse can have their own uses, I think. The project we spoke of before, I think it may be time to set it in motion.
You mean a blade eater?
His strength will grow exponentially. It will dwarf even that of a flesh eater.
And you can control him?
Oh, please. Even if we can't, there's no need to worry. After all, this is just a prototype. Sooner or later, the binding will decay and he will die. I hear he's got some connection to this paragon of Torna, you see. He'll prove useful either way. Torna, then? He's on your mind, isn't he? Malos.
Not him, but what comes after.
Well, so far this video, it's been like 20 minutes of cutscenes. Isn't that nice? Anyway, Minoth. So you're trying to take down Malos? We must. He's already sunk the Korean Titan. We can't just sit back and let him destroy the whole of Orest. Of course we can't. But he's Aegis, man. You can't just go and try to fight him all on your own. You can when you've got another Aegis in the party. Word. But, word. Did she seriously just say word? Oh dear. Even still. Yeah, especially considering it's Mithra. The only way I think she could beat Malice is in by feeding him the stuff for cooking. I'm just imagining that happening. Yeah, he'd die. In any case, our primary goal is to defend Torna, and not necessarily to bring Malice to a grisly end. Perhaps we can even convince him to end this peaceably. You do that, it'll be a damn sight better than getting yourselves killed for no good reason. Ouch. Yeah. Minoth, here's a blade of Amalthus, just like Malus. I'm sure he knows far better about our chances than we do. You say he's being realistic. I am being realistic. Yeah, sure. If it's Amalthus saying the capital's the target, then it has to be true. You still trust him after everything he's done? Whatever he does, it's for his own benefit. You're just pawns in his game. We all are. It does seem better to act upon the information we do have rather than move around aimlessly. Alright, so what will you do now, Minoth? Now I join your little traveling troupe. How else am I going to keep tabs on you? Ha! I suppose so! If you're going to the capital, I assume you're well equipped for the desert? Well equipped how? Oh, so you're just gonna go in there and collapse from the desert fever. Fantastic. Desert fever? An endemic disease caused by fungi. They don't harm the blades, but the humans, it can be lethal. Why haven't we heard of this yet? Desert fever? Poisonous fungi? Like, what's this? God damn it, Adam! Wait, did you just... Okay. Are you trying to get us killed before we even find Malus? Is right, Adam. Let's see to it that doesn't happen, shall we? We'll need enough medicine for Adam, Hugo, Milton, Mikhail, and Laura herself. Wait, what else? Yeah. What about Minoth? Because couldn't he's like a flesh eater? Does that mean he's susceptible? Okay, we'll have to backtrack a bit because they should have something back at the resistance camp. If we can collect the ingredients, they should be able to make enough anti-mycotics for all 5 of us humans. Tony carrots and nest extract. Yeah. However, I think I've got some of those on hand. Perhaps I think I used some of the nest extract in crafting. But yeah. Okay, got the Tony carrot. I just need to grab that nest extract. Okay. Ooh, first. Ooh, what to check first? Let's see what Minoth can do. Dramaturgy. Dramaturgy? Pouch items that...
I'll base it on that last one.
Oh, he can create scripts, books, and literature and stuff. Nice.
Now, who'd make a good lead?
That's nice. It's only a bit better than having another cook. Hey, John. Okay, let's see. What's there to talk about? Milton. What's up, Mick? What happens if you get desert fever? Master Adam told me. He said your lungs get infected and you get sick like you have a cold or something. Oh, well, if that's all it is, maybe it's not too much to worry about. Pretty much. But if you're unlucky, you can spread to your skin, joints, bones, liver, and kidneys. And if that happens, you're done. Okay, well, that escalated quickly. It was like, it infects your lungs and you act like you got a cold. That's not so bad. And then it spreads to everywhere else. Let's not worry, not. Let's worry not, Mick. I know Prince Adam, and I know he'll get the medicine made for sure. Yeah, okay. But why are we bringing these 2 kids with us again? I mean, I know we gave them the choice, but still, it's flippin' dangerous. They don't know how to fight. I mean, Mikhail will eventually, but still. Fine, let's go beat up some nests.
Whoosh!
Even on familiar ground, we must stay vigilant.
Mungo, the medical professional. Hello there, Mungo! Prince Adam, and your companions by your side. If I may boldly guess, were you so kind as to come here in order to obtain some traversing preparation? Bang on the mark! Here's enough tonic carrots and nest extract for several people's share of remedies. Oh, very good. It never hurts to be well provisioned. You've no idea how touched I am. This gladdens not only my heart, but those of the Resistance and the people of Aleta. What? Looks like you finally found it within you to bear the burdens of Torna, Your Majesty. Wonderful. What do you mean? He's always helping people. That's Adam. Okay, no, not happening, though, buddy. Nope. Yeah, no, it's fine, Lord. He's just a misunderstanding. Please don't. Yeah, please don't. Exactly. Okay, is this guy senile or something? Nothing of that sort was ever mentioned. I feel that many of his subjects long for the sight of resolute leadership, such as the Prince could offer. But it's Adam. If only I could lay such claim to irresistible charisma. Your Imperial Majesty, what a thing to say! What the heck's going on here? Prince Adam possesses great virtue, but I must humbly assert that Your Majesty has at least an equal portion. Yeah, AGL, no need for that. We're kind of sorting out something else here. I thought you too, Bridget. I really think you're making too much of this charisma of mine. Anyway, I could never usurp a lawful ruler or bloodline. I want to go to the royal capital, but only protect Torna, not to take it over. Yes, please. Just don't bother with any of that politics stuff. I have no interest, neither do you. Let's just go beat up Malos, please. Really? Well, it's a terrible shame, if you ask me, Your Majesty. I don't know if you were serious or not there, Mungo. But either way, that kind of talk is unwise, to say the least. Prince Zatar is notoriously insecure. If he hurt someone like that, things could get pretty interesting. I like how this guy talks. Interesting? It's alright for some. Ha! Everything's interesting when you can just sit back and watch from the sidelines. Maybe have some popcorn too. Well, I was certainly moved by your declaration of loyalty, Your Majesty. I promise to be a little more discreet about my hopes for you to ascend to the throne from now on. Then you can stop addressing me as Your Majesty! Yes, please. I prefer to know him as Adam. The guy who... he's got a big sword. There. That's what he's known as. Well then, my good apothecary, for how much can we acquire your fine desert medicine? Ah yes, the purpose of your visit. Forgive me, I got a little sidetracked there. Little? I'll just take the ingredients and combine them, post-haste! There we are, desert medicine for 5. Yeah, thank goodness. Alright then, and now at last we can finally cross the Let Bridge and make for the capital. I'll pray for the safety of your journey, Your Majesty. Okay, who the heck is that Mungo guy? What's this business being? Is he like, what, 12th in line or something? Yeah, we made the desert medicine. Now it's time enough. Oh, he's got a side quest. I'll activate it now and then probably do it in my spare time. Ah, I'm glad to see you all. I am but a humble retainer of Prince Adams, and charged with providing medical care to the great army that resides in our beautiful province of Aleta. As you can imagine, I don't have enough staff for the job, nor indeed do I have enough stuff either. That's a nice joke. In particular, I'm running dangerously low. Wait, they have penicillin? Did you say penicillin or penicillin? I think it's Did they just... Okay, fine. It's a substance which can be gathered at the Turkan Cliff Colony. I tried to send some strong-looking militia soldiers to fetch it. Alas, those Orions are so reckless and there's no talking to them. Yep. Do you have anyone else except Orions who could do it? You are aware of how their fighting styles involve self-inflicted cuts? Well, because of that, in the end, I wound up using more penicillin than these fools could bring back. It's a complete disaster, let me tell you. And so, to make a long story short, I'll be most grateful if you could find the time to help me out with this find. The malcontent
I would be no
doctor.
leader if I turned down an opportunity like this.
Yeah, fine, we'll do it.
Is this really worth the effort?
Yes. It's a side quest.
Is this really worth the effort?
It most certainly is. Side quests are always important. Don't you know? Now, 9 out of 10 people agree that side quests are just as important as the main quest. Well, actually, though, I'm just making China.
Is this really worth the effort?
Okay, that was quick. I say, is that the penicillin? Okay, that name is flippin' stupid. In your pocket, or... Oh, it is! Well, color me impressed. You brought it all back, and not so much as a scratch on any of you. Literally because I did no fighting. Exceptional work anyway. I really wish those militia louts would learn some things from you all. It'd make my life easier at least. But perhaps I shouldn't be comparing simple foot soldiers with great heroes of your kind. In any case, I thank you for your help. This should keep us going for a while. Well, that was easy. And he's already in the community. Okay. Wait, for goodness sake. No, it's not happening. Please, don't let it happen. When does this happen? Oh, right, that. With the barrels. Huh? What's penicillin gonna do for us?
I'm glad to have been of service.
Oh, we got a new perfume for Bridget, eh? Nice. And let's see what else he's got to say. Prince Adam, I'm sure you do not need to be told this, but I implore you nonetheless to be careful. Your compassion is your greatest asset, but sometimes I fear you're too quick to put your own safety on the line. While helping others is admirable, prudence is also an important virtue. Though I know you do not like to hear it, your life carries more weight than that of the average man. You're the king's only son. It would be a tragedy if anything were to happen to you. Please, just keep that in mind. Wait, he's a bit down the list in terms of heir to the throne type stuff. And yet he's the only son of the king? The heck? Whatever. At least we got Minoth now. And he finally completes the elements. We've got Laura and Bridget for fire. Aegeon for water. Adam for electricity. Hugo for earth. Laura for... not Laura. Hayes for wind. Jin for ice. And now Mithra for light and Minoth for darkness. I literally just said that because I thought I should.
Nature makes a
Finally, we set out for the city. Let's hope it's worth the wait. Ooh, I can't wait to find out what kind of place it is. Hayes, remember this isn't just a sightseeing expedition. You're not tourists, you're warriors. Yes, yes, I know. But surely there will be a bit of spare time for me and Lady Laura to go shopping, of course. Shopping. I didn't mean to wag my finger at you, Hayes. Of course, you're the only one that can do that stuff with Laura. If you can get away with it, more power to you. Actually, Jen, you should come too. I'm going to need someone to carry all of it. Really? Is he just like a carrier? Is that all he is now? Alright, I did kind of want some new shoe. Do you even change clothes? Eh, whatever.
Is this really worth the
Nature
effort?
makes a fine ally.
He's gonna keep saying that every time we collect something. Because this, so I'm gonna start liking you a lot less. Ooh, got a town.
Very good. We can stay here for the day.
Something wrong?
No, but this place is familiar somehow. It feels like it anyway.
Is it possible you've been here before?
I have no memory of it. But still,
Maybe you could just have a little walk around. Something might jog your memory.
yeah, maybe so.
What's all this then? Jin having memories? What? Okay, fine. Yay! We're here. What do we do now? Okay, having Jin take over. Let's actually let him take the lead, eh? Pure Kid Benny. Whoa, cool! It's been ages since I saw Drivers and Blades. This village is so small it's only got 2 houses and an inn. It used to be way bigger. People don't really come by anymore. So if you're gonna stay at Dio's Inn, come by and play with me, Kay? Finally, someone acknowledges how flippin' settlements are like 3 buildings big. Hyber Huntsman. Buzz. Buzz. Oh god. Well met there, travelers. Oh, so the repairs to the bridge are finished, are they? We were a sleepy village to begin with, but after the bridge fell, our trickle of visitors dried up completely. I'm glad the bridge is fixed. Say, if you're planning on crossing the Danang Desert from here, it'd be a good idea to rest up in the inn first. It's tough out there in the desert, even for strong drivers and blades. Okay, nothing yet. Monster Granny. Oh dear. Hello, Martha. I'm guessing you have the information we need. It's only rare to meet drivers and blades. I came here to investigate monsters. Ha! It's quite a life for an old lady. Wouldn't trade for the world. You seem like reliable young tykes. Maybe I'll tell you about it someday. Minoth, would you stop that? If you want to know more about this village, though, you'll have to ask someone else. I'm just a visitor here. Okay, one last. Hyber's innkeeper. Tio. Drivers and blades! If you're to cross the Dang Desert, would you come and stay by inn first? I don't have much to share with you, but you let me do what I can. There's a reason I've been running this inn for the past 70 odd years, you know? I like helping folks. 70 years? How old are you, mate? Is there anything else to do?
These are really Moorish.
I'm getting some use out of these.
There's
Nature
something
makes
here.
a fine ally.
What the heck? Okay. Bad timing. Ooh, green barrel.
Better
Let's
be
destroy.
good.
Witness my irresistible force.
Slow and steady.
Slow and steady. Bang! I like breaking barrels.
Huh.
Treasure chest?
I'll investigate.
There we go.
Is this really
I'm
worth the
something of an
effort?
It says it's a tree. All I see these logs here and the flippin' wooden posts of that, like, Was it a stable? Do they even have horses? Whatever.
Is this really worth the
Nature makes a
effort?
fine ally.
More vegetables? Okay, let's rest at the inn. Sure. Please come in.
Hey, you! You wouldn't be Ornelia's former blade, would you?
Ornelia? No, I'm...
From the Territorial Defense Corps! It is you!
What?
Oh, I remember him well. Even though I was knee-high to a grasshopper back then. With that sword slung across your back, you were so cool. If you hadn't come when you did, our village would have been... Oh, yes! The house you used to live in is still out there on the outskirts.
House?
I'll check out the back.
Good.
My, how terribly desolate. I heard it's been 90 years, but... What is it? Did you remember something?
No, it's nothing.
Really? That's too bad. I would have liked to have learnt about the old you.
I am who I am. I do not change. Laura, you okay? What happened?
You got me right here. My heart's pounding!
Huh? But...
That was such an awesome line!
What?
Jin, you didn't even realize, did you? Sometimes you'll say something and I'll just swoon.
But...
I don't think any girl could refuse you.
No, I didn't mean to.
Nuh-uh! You're smooth and you know it.
Laura, what do you...
Good times, smiling faces. It's her, right? Ornelia here.
Yes. Yes, I think it is.
Standing next to you, with such a goofy, blissful smile. It has to be, I'm sure of it.
Are you?
Hey, we should take a photo.
Really?
Of us together. I'm sorry. When did this become a group thing? Me and Jin?
Come now, Laura. We all drink from the same well, don't we? That's a wise saying, I think.
I don't think that's strictly applicable here.
You can't have done this in secret anyway.
I've never done this before. Feels nice.
Your Majesty, if I may say, it's no time for levity.
Ichian, relax. You should be open to new experiences.
Oh, who did we fall in with here?
Okay, ready for the photo? Everyone say, Glarna! There.
How long have you been with Adam?
3 years, maybe? 1 year with Mithra. When my village washed away in a flood, Adam was the one that helped us out.
Right. So it wasn't the war then?
No, it was. Resources were running low, so we stripped the mountain bare. That's what caused the flood. Hey, Laura. You were looking for your mother, right? Did you get separated during the war?
If only that were the case. There are some things you don't know about me.
Things? Oh. Okay.
Mother used to work as hired help. When I was about 10, she was working as a maid. That was when Jin came into my life.
You were a driver at 10?
That's right. Things immediately turned bloody. I had to get out of there in a hurry. 17 years later, here I am.
Wow! You don't look 27. I would have said 20 at most.
Hey, flattery will get you everywhere.
Well, just like me and Mick, I guess.
Yeah, like plenty of kids out there. That's why I'd like to help, stand by them, just like Jin always stood by me. It's almost more real than real family. Right? Don't you think, Mick? What? No reaction? I'm really trying here, you know.
Ah, it's fine. He's smiling on the inside.
Well now, you can tell.
Sorta.
I see. Well, I'm feeling all inspired now. Just the spirit we'll need if we're going to set this world to rights.
Yeah!
You can join in, you know.
What's that?
You don't need to ostracize yourself for being an Aegis.
That's not what I'm...
I happen to think you've got a lot going for you, you know?
Should we really be bringing the kids along?
Are you worried? Allrest is a dangerous place right now. The war reaches everywhere.
I'm sure we can keep them safe in a normal fight. But if...
Where are you going?
I want to speak with Adam.
At this time of night?
I'll see what he thinks about it. And if his mind is made up, there's still no harm done.
How long have you been there? Hey! What are you doing in my bed?
What are you talking about?
Get out! Interloper! Monster!
Hey, quit it! This is where I sleep. It ain't your bed, lady. Oh, you're such a pain in everyone's bum. You know that, you simpleton.
Hey, wait a minute. Calm down, both of you. Ow! Come on, take it down. No!
What's all the noise? Is something up?
Probably better to sit this one out.
Perhaps that's wise.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just ask him tomorrow. Morning.
Ah, morning.
You're hurt. Are you okay?
Yes, I imagine I'll live.
Sounded like quite a scene.
Yes, well, I was just collateral damage. Before, you said if you met a child in whom you saw something of yourself, you'd want to help them. I don't have the heart to leave them here.
I know. And they've got their own concerns. They want to create a place for themselves in this world.
At their age, it's remarkable.
I think it's on us to see they don't come to harm.
Right. And what a charge it is.
What the heck was all of that? What the... Okay, what did Milton do, and what did Mifra do? And does anyone else find the coincidence that Adam got hit in the forehead just like Rex likely will 500 years later? Seriously. Right, all ready for a quick mosey around the desert? I was assuming you've all got your medicine. Right here. It won't leave my sight. How about you, Milton? Mikhail? We're all good. I've been keeping tabs on him since morning. And let's embrace the arid beauty of the Danang Desert. We'll be able to see the capital before long. Hope we won't get lost out there. We don't have the luxury. Capital needs to be informed of Mouse's intentions as soon as possible. Then let us make haste. Okay, well that was interesting. I wonder, is Tio gonna be calling for collateral damage? When Ornelia was here, the village was so much more lively. It's deserted these days. Sometimes people remember about the village and come visit. But that's why I've been running my inn here for so long. Someone needs to welcome the folk that come. I want to make sure Ornelia's old house is safe and sound too. Okay.
All right, spill it.
Yes, more green barrels.
Let's have a look then.
I felt there should be more nearby after we broke the big one.
It'd be a crime not to. It'd be a crime not to.
Yes, it'd be a crime not to break more barrels. Break all the barrels! Yes, I knew there was a equipment shop back there, but not right now. Nice.
All right, spill it.
For someone who's been hanging around Malthus, this guy sure is cheery. It's a Malthus after all. Yeah, don't like those things. Wow, I wonder where this leads. Ooh.
Let's have a look then. I know the drill.
The drill? He knows mining. Hey! Hey! Hey!
Is this really worth the effort?
Well, you're the one who knows how to do it. He's already getting desert vibes.
We made it. Good stuff.
Oh,
Doesn't seem so
okay.
bad.
Nice. Yeah, nice. Quite the view. Yeah. Are you kidding me? Okay, desert camp. Oh, I forgot to bring this up. What the heck was that with Laura earlier? It's like, swoon? What do you want about?
Base it on that last one.
And what's there to talk about? We just need to get across the Nang Desert and we'll be in Oresco, right? Right! The desert is a harsh place, but the palace is always visible. You can use it to orient yourself. It must be pretty enormous for us to be able to see from such a distance. Don't try looking up when you're standing right in front of it, is all I'll say. Torna technology represents the high watermark in many domains. This type of skyscraping architecture is just one example. Yeah, and then what's Adam doing with such a teeny tiny place back in the letter? No. Modesty? Besides, I kinda liked it. Looked cozy for a militia garrison. Do I want to? Wait, Tackless, have I run into her before? Don't think so. We'll see. There's nothing here. Nothing at all. That fraud. That Nopon sold me for false information, I swear. What? Why am I angry? What's it to you? Here, this treasure map. The other day in Torna's capital, I met a Nopon who sold it to me on the cheap. X marks the spot, he said, and I believed him. I went up the Golden Twin Mesa looking all over, but I haven't found a thing. Guess this treasure map isn't worth the paper it's drawn on. Guess I shouldn't have got my hopes up. Or maybe I just got about this thing the wrong way. I just need some kind of special skill to find a treasure. Like, mining? I'm fed up with this now, but maybe you could have a go at tracking down the treasure for me? What do you say? Of course, if you bring it back, I'll let you keep it. Promise. Because, you know, finding out the truth of the matter is more important to me than the treasure right now. Good luck with that. Here be treasure?
You scratch our backs, and we'll scratch yours.
Is that... Okay, not sure that's the meaning we should be going for here, but okay. So yeah, it's a good way to get us to start using his mining skill.
Is this really worth
Nature
the
makes a
effort?
fine ally.
Yeah, more wolves and their funky flippin' in mohawks. But yeah, this is one of the places they showed in the trailers. This looks really cool. And I think that, yeah. Hang on, let's look at the map. Phew, gigantic. Okay, let's have this off to the side. Leads up there. And there's what's over here. And then I'm guessing our goal is up that way. There's likely a campsite here as well. Let's head in that direction.
Is this really worth
I'm
the
something
effort?
of an expert.
Well, we've got an expert here, so why not? And thankfully I'm high enough level that none of the monsters will bother me yet. Yay! Ooh, he's the spot. X marks the spot! Exclamation mark marks the spot.
All right, spill it. Something's buried down here.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Hey, their voice lines kind of match up. There we go.
All
Give me
right,
this here
spill it.
treasure. Nice. Chanelle! Got it. What? You found the treasure? Really? Wow, so that Muffin was telling the truth after all. I hope you won't hold it against me for bothering you with my little misunderstanding, will you? And thank you ever so much for getting to the bottom of my little mystery, even if it wasn't much of one. Like I promised, the treasure is yours. Yay! And a community gain. Oh, just as good as the treasure, I'd say. What? You already bought another one? This time to an island of actual golden berries. Oh dear. Something tells me that won't end well.
I'm glad to have been of service.
Eesh, they're right about seeing the capital. I mean, we're at the opposite end of this area and we can see it. Oh, we also got new food. Let's quickly.
Time to get cooking. I'm kinda excited.
Moisturizing bagel. Okay.
Hunger is the best spice, right? So this should be delicious.
Hunger? Oh dear. Still need a damn ruby, pineapple, and platinum shroom. Okay, let's get on our way. Golden Twin Mesa.
Let's have a look there.
Nature makes a fine ally.
So cool. Ah, so those two piece things there are its swings, eh? Does that make? I think that makes that its head, perhaps, or either that or its tail. I think perhaps the head. Oh, down there. Greedy Adventurer Palva. Ow, my legs. I'm fine. Greedy Adventure. Looks like you got too greedy. Water. Hey, again there. Maybe we should drink something. A secret. Okay, okay,
We
fine.
can take care of it if you want.
Water. Okay. Give her the stuffs. There we go. But with sour avocados, can punch her first? Ah, I feel so much better. Really saved my bacon. Thank you. My name's Palma. Just an adventurer with a dream of finding fame and fortune here in the Danang Desert. Though dream implies it might not actually happen, eh? Believe me, it's definitely gonna happen. It has to. I was feeling pretty ravenous, so I chatted on a couple of red pollen orbs found in the... Oh no, not that shite. Then my body got really hot, so I gulped down a whole bunch of water. Waited for my partner, but they never came back. When I ran out of food and water, I felt I was gonna die. Why didn't you just go back to the capital? I didn't want to give up on my lead. Legends say that the Nang Desert has gold lying. Just lying all around all the place for anyone to take. My partner and I made it out of here before anyone else. Hey Adam, is that true about the gold? Please tell us. I'd like to know. Yes, please. Ask any Torna school child and they'll tell you that it is. No more of the legend then. I should have known you were non-believers. Steady on, we're not doubting you. We didn't come all the way out here to dig because of some childhood fairy tale, you know. I've got a machine that tells me exactly where the gold is. I see. It's like a metal detector? So that's your hidden weapon? Precisely. My partner hold it up in a load of salvage. All it needs is a gravitonic clutch, and it should be up and running and sniffing out gold like nobody's business. Wait, a gravitonic clutch. I feel like we've... Yeah, didn't we get that in an earlier quest? Yeah, we definitely did. Doesn't look that amazing. Palva! Wait a second. Dadan? Yeah, you're where we got the gravitonic clutch. Nice! So this is the continuation of that. Slightly, I nearly shriveled up and died of thirst out here. Biggest apologies! Oh wait, it's you! Yeah! This is a continuation of that. Nice to see a bit of continuity, eh? Meh? Friends are same friends who helped Dadan before. Fancy meeting you here. Wait a second, Dadan, you know these people? Yes, yes! Friends were big help when Dadan needed to get gravitonic clutch. Wow, small world, eh? Kind of. Small world in terms of the game. Anyway, this isn't the time for idle chit-chat. No sirree. We need to get the fortune finder matron... Okay. We need to get the fortune finder matron 4000 up and running. Triple F. I don't mean the name. Ta-da, I'm on it! All dance! Does it work? Does it work? When switch on, machine will run all over the Nang Desert and find gold that's buried in sand. Probably. Wow, pretty impressive. It's some high-tech wizardry, that's for sure. Right then, Daran, my old matey. Time to close our eyes, cross our fingers, and dream of gold. Switch on now! Ho ho! It's back! Did I find anything? Daran? I noticed that the fortune finder Matron failed to find our Matron any fortune. Meh. It turns out that Daran's self-taught engineering skills not sufficient. You bloody knob-on! Bloody knob-on? It's... You call him a bloody knob-on? I call him a bloody nong. I sunk every last penny of my savings into modding the FF4000, so it better produce results, and fast. Machine do need remodeled by expert, like crazy inventor who live in capital, or anyone. Please do not pressuring Dadan anymore. He seems to have cracked a little. Hey, please help me out. Dadan already outlived his usefulness, so you're all I've got. Hey, that's a bit mean. To tell you the truth, I'm a little curious myself as to whether there's any gold in the desert, so why not? Yes, indeed. Consider my interest piqued. Why not give Adam a crack at it? I mean, he knows some engineering stuff. Okay then, let's go and find someone who's good with machinery. You've got one in your party. Wait, what? We lost the Don! No! Yeah, that's what I say. Let Hugo do it. Where's the damn campsite? I'll just keep going until we find one. We're just only making quick time. Pilgrims or something? I don't know. Pilgrims' Springland. Okay. Don't see what's so springy about it. Probably just the water.
Let's have a look then.
Hang on. This already it. Eesh, small space. Ah well. I'll come back to explore it myself sometime.
Ah, this is new.
Outriders
This
Forest
place
Trail.
would make a perfect base of operations.
I don't know why, let's just do it. We're here. The capital. Orosco. Royal capital. Nice. Planus Bridge.
That's not right.
What's not right?
This Titan. Why isn't it in its real form?
You noticed?
What do you mean?
That isn't the original form of the Tornan Titan. In ancient times, the Tornan Titan held awesome power. Torna made use of that power to dominate all West for 1,000 years. but the power was shut away in the reign of Electos I. Since then, the Titan has looked like this. See that glowing sphere in the castle tower? That forms the seal.
Is that what Malus is aiming for?
Why would he do that? Wouldn't it be a threat to him too?
Truthfully, I don't know myself. But in any case, if he makes a move for it, it is clear what we must do.
Agreed.
You can see the palace in the distance. We should head there first. Offer our report to His Majesty.
Oresco, royal capital. So pretty. Huh. So we're finally here. This place. It's just another place they put some emphasis into during the trailers, to say the least. Wow. This is certainly the most populated area we've seen yet. Ooh, green barrels.
You're mine now. Ah, my favorite part. What have we got here?
Listen to the sound of my voice.
Looks so pretty. Okay, I'll admit, this moat does look nice. For a moat. Lotus pad? Lotus and lily pads? Ooh. Yeah, I need to get going. Don't want to hang around too much to just sightseeing for this episode. Journeyman Chef Malton. Phew, no day of overfilling my belly. But I'm no done eating yet. The delicacies and finery of Torna cooking are just about to fill in your face. Till I get to savor a legendary dish from that master chef, my trip can nay be over. I came all the way from Warardane to tickle my taste buds with her legendary tastes. I'm going to get me some of Miss Morel's cooking and make this trip worth my while. Sorel, new customers? Hello, welcome to the best restaurant in the capital, if I do say so myself. Although, I have to admit I've had a bit of a rough time lately, it's affecting my cooking. Lucky to have regulars who gladly eat here all the same, but I don't want them to be satisfied with less. Sorry, anyway, were you looking to have a meal? I'll cook, but I can't really recommend anything. I like it. I like this. Just, yet again, simple slice of life type stuff. Musical artisan. Piper. Hello there, youngsters. Welcome. You're looking for any instruments in particular this fine day? For beginners, I'd recommend Torna and Viella. You'll be serenading your friends in no time at all. It's not got many strings, so it's simple to learn. There are also many good songs for beginners. It's a winner. Once you've learned some pieces, you can join an ensemble. It's a good way to improve in Hurray. We even got a special event where people play the Torna and Viella to express thanks to the Titan. It's not an event to be missed. Music spreads through the air so delicate and yet so strong. Sorry, my throat. It's killing me for all this talking. Kindly greengrocer Mona. All sorts live here in the city, but everyone carries their own worries around. That makes us all alike. If someone came and asked you for your help here on Mount, that's because you can empathize with them, That empathy is something the people you help will never forget. They'll support you, rain or shine. On top of that, once you make a name for yourself, new doors open up on account of your rep. But don't let that fame go to your head, and never think of others as smaller than yourself. It only causes pain. Remember that, and the bonds you make will stay with you throughout your life. Okay, just drop a wisdom bomb on me. Thank you, Mona, the kindly greengrocer. Okay, loopy inventor Gideon. I think I'll wait to see what Hugo can do, though. Hugo can do, though. Earnest warrior, Jerry. Pfft, amateurs. I don't have time for you, mates. I'm busy. Well, screw you too. Passionate youngster Luke. Haven't we met him before? You guys see it? The Tornan army, I mean. Aren't you watching? It was the Royal Tornan army, guys! They had those whopping long spears and really functional light armor. Design on what? That armor is just, man. Those are so cool! This year I'm definitely joining up. Sure me. Squad leader Onyx. Or Onyx. Our squad's job is to guard the palace, but they don't send anyone decent for this job these days. Bleed and shame. Problem is, the palace hasn't needed defending in so long, no invasion gets far enough to actually threaten it. Which is great, but it means our squad is short on real fighters lately. Everyone gets this job because of family connections. All they do is skive off and swan about, admiring each other's shoes. They don't know the first thing about soldiering. It's a pretty dire situation. We'll attack when we're on for battering. The slow of our souls won't know what hit them. Serve them right too! I wish I could replace the lot, but good talent doesn't grow on trees, you know. Okay then.
Well, here we are.
A Viridian Gate.
Good time.
There's such some gardens. Oh, but they look nice. And I'm just gonna ruin them by walking all over. Yee. Anyway, Loyalist Gardener, Dry. I did a bit of traveling myself back in the day. Saw a bit of the world. Plentiful lands of lakes and forests. Exotic cities with strange houses and even strange food. But I have to say, there's no place quite like Torna. No big wars or famine or terrible epidemics here. Torna's live in peace and quiet thanks to our wise and prudent king. Past kings might have been brutal despots, but our king rules with reason and isn't afraid of change or reform. Some folk are critical of a king with such a progressive outlook, but I think he's clever. Very clever. Over-serious soldier, Taraf. Ah, if it isn't Prince Adam! Nothing to report today, sir. I do have some gossip for you, though. Been listening to Nittel's Complete History of Torna. Did you know that this palace was built by the combined efforts of legions of humans and blades alike? It was a time of unrest. More Danes leading the world into an industrial revolution, and the conflict was rife. That's why this palace was built, as a statement to people both at home and abroad of what Torna stands for. It's a testament to the belief that by working together we can make up for our flaws and enhance our strengths. Hearing that has increased my passion for guarding the palace 100-fold. Yeah, sure, Tariff. Sound like a bit of a Frederick to me. Yeah, this is all very nice. Woman of Leisure, Ofa. Well, welcome to Oresco, young drivers and blades. I ask, are you all properly equipped with accessories? Accessories are now just mere baubles, you know. They are part and parcel of driver's gear. You've got your hats, your chokers, your amulets, and so on. Each item has different effects you can use. You young things are always questing. I'll bet there are some accessories that could really help along the way. You know, my grandfather has an accessory shop in town. You should stop by sometime if you fancy it. Okay, why is this gate closed? Open up! Young archdealer, Sarah. Welcome, travelers. Have you been enjoying some of the Tornan sights? There's plenty to see in the residential ward. There's a range of merchants, and the artisans have their workshops there. Well, of course, the main tourist spot is in town is Hurray's Palace, where the King of Torna lives. I didn't know this before I moved here, but Royal Palace is so huge in part because it also houses workshops for renowned engineers and craftspeople. Most people aren't actually allowed to see the workshops, but I bet they're magnificent.
This is handy.
I guess we'll stick with these?
More slate pieces? Refined Retiree Arb. Did you know that this splendid garden was made for the first king of Torna? The placement of the stones and the pattern in the sand are meant to reflect the natural world we're a part of. But do you know for what purpose the garden was made and why this location in particular was chosen? The intention was that seeing this garden would keep the viewer from losing their grounding in nature. Ancient Tornans thought of the utmost importance, and the current king is keeping this tradition alive too. The king sounds like he cares about the Titan a great deal. How isn't that a rule we can all be proud of? I agree. We'll listen to these last few and then I'll get on with things. Or... hang on. Traveling Performer 1, Leo. Haven't we seen them back in Gormalt? My friend Azarn and I first met in Hurray. Ours was a fated meeting, predestined in the stars. It was meeting him that convinced me that a music-loving heart is down to nature, not nurture. We hit it off immediately. Together we have traveled through Hurray, Morordain, Gormalt, and now Torna! We've heard there was lots of money to be made here, and that it was just a really lovely place to visit. And Azarn? This country is a weird one. Folks are kind to even the strangers like us. People are often cold to traveling performers like us, especially in places like Morordain. Torna's not like that though. People here are quick to trust. They don't mind that we're different. They also get behind the notion of people and blades coexisting. Loyal subject, Nittle. I worry about Prince Zetar. Not that he does not possess talent, but he seems to use it to serve only himself. He may think that people don't notice, but they do. The soldiers do. That's why they favor Prince Adam. If you could only see that clearly and use his power to help the inhabitants of Torna. Yeah, it's some concern. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna end things off here. This is a pleasant note to take things off, rather than the usual end after a cutscene. So, yeah. We finally have reached the capital of Torna. And soon we'll be meeting with the king, most likely. And probably finally face off with Malos. Anyway, my name is Neutral Friction. I'd like to thank you for watching. Have a pleasant day.